The Bills beat the Lions. The final game I'm going to recap of the day. Josh Allen played superbly. He is the MVP. 2 for 34, 362 yards, 2 touchdowns. Josh Allen showed on prime time in the late game that he is the best quarterback in the league this year. Josh Allen played phenomenally, made a lot of great plays. James Cook, shout him. He is a very underrated running back. Top 10 in this league, 133 yards, 2 touchdowns, 14 carries, 105 yards, 2 rushing. James Cook was a monster today. Was a big reason of why this offense dominated the way it did. Unfortunately, the Lions made some mistakes in this game, but we're able to come back. But something's changed in this game. Shout out Ty Johnson. Lately, Ty Johnson's been coming on of late, 123 yards. The Bills' running game has been an issue all week, all year. They've had a great running game. Shout out Ray Davis, too. Khalil Shakir, Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox. Shout out the receivers. They didn't need Keon to really do much, Amari Cooper to do anything. And the Bills' offense, quite frankly, from the beginning of this game, dominated. They were doing very well in this game. Tyler Bass missed a field goal, which would have had them at 50. But let's talk about Detroit in this game. The Bills' offense for the whole game was dominant. The Lions' defense is superbly banged up right now. They have 13 players on IR, which I think is the most in the NFL. The Lions are dealing with a lot of injuries at the moment, which is disappointing. But to the Lions side, Jared Goff had a really good game of 495 yards, 5 touchdowns. But a lot of mistakes in this game. One, the missed field goal by Jake Bates would have made a 3-point game and likely would have changed the outcome of this game. Then, about 12 minutes into the fourth quarter, Dan Campbell decides to go for an onside kick, which Mack would then recover, taking it all the way to the red zone, which would get the touchdown that would put them up. Some of the things, that was a very bad idea. I don't know why in that spot you're trying to go for that. Again, Dan Campbell's very aggressive, so it doesn't surprise me that he made that decision. But at the end of the day, you took a big risk and completely changed the outcome of that game. That mistake alone changes it, because not only do you give the Bills really good field position by making that mistake, you then allow a touchdown, which would not have been prevented. And then the missed field goal, too, by Jake Bates early was 2 missed opportunities there. If they were able to stop the Bills, they would likely be back in this game. Then it came down to an onside kick, which the Lions almost got, but the defender, Turner, whatever his name is, kicked the ball actually. Kneed the ball right at it. They kicked it straight, and then they actually almost got it. So, very good game. Expected this to probably be the Super Bowl matchup. Shout out Jared Goff, 494, 5 touchdowns. He played a hell of a game. Monroe, 194, 193, 1 touchdown. He played very well. Jahmyr Gibbs, 114 yards, 2 carries. Sam Laporta, 100 yards. J-Mo with 37. Tim Patrick had that the leaping touchdown. So Lions offense, when they're on, are really good to beat, are really tough to beat. But the Bills were just better in the first half. I think if the Lions played better in this game, the game would have been closer. But Detroit is now 12-2, and the Bills are proven to still be one of the best teams in the league. They won this division. They have it on cruise control. With this win, after a Steelers loss, the Steelers made the playoffs, even though they lost to the Eagles. And the Houston Texans clinched the division, also making their playoff spot. So now we have 4 teams already clinched. The Chiefs, Bills, Steelers, and Texans have their spots in the postseason. Then on the NFC side, the Eagles, Lions, and Vikings have clinched their playoff spots in the NFC. So we already have 7 teams already in the playoffs. with about 3 weeks left to go in this NFL season. These weeks are going to get crazier, so we're going to get some really good matchups. So get ready. The NFL is about to get crazy. Fasten your seatbelts. The NFL is about to get tight. Shout out the Lions and Bills. Two very good teams. Probably a Super Bowl matchup. We'll see what happens. But the NFL is getting crazier. Matchups are about to get better. Teams are about to make a last-second push. I will have a... Now, after this, there are two things that will be happening. Tomorrow, the NBA Cup, I'll be making a recap of the Thunder win. And after that, and then I'll make a video about the Packers and Vikings game and an opinion that I had on the game within itself that I want to ask Viking fans this just from a Packers-Viking fans perspective. We'll get into that after the week. I'll make some rankings, talk about every team going in next week, talk about the predictions I have for this week coming up. These next 3 weeks are about to be insane. Fasten your seatbelts. The 7th seed in the AFC and the 7th seed in the NFC. The AFC 7th seed is going to be crazy. So if you're a playoff team that's in the outside looking in, these next 3 weeks will be very fun to watch. If you're an NFL fan, so stay tuned. Got a lot of crazy games. College football, I'll be making a lot of videos covering that. The playoffs coming up and the bowl games. So NFL and college football about to be crazy this next week. So stay tuned. I got videos coming out. See you on the next video. If the Yankees make any moves, I will make you an update. They have not done anything since they got Devin Williams, so I'll make updates around that. But Packers won. Thunder won. Thunder in the in-season tournament tomorrow. They play the Bucks. I'll make a recap about that.